Hey, what up, though, YouTube? Hope everybody is good. So I wanted to do this video, and it's just pretty much a rewatch recap of one of these worthless testimonies that we saw throughout the Naziah Harris Jarvis Butts case. First up will be the DPS officer, Derek Wolfe. Pretty much, I'm just gonna watch it, play it, and I'm gonna do some dissecting into his testimony. And that's part one. There's a few others that's on the list, but I won't be able to do those today. I'll do those either tomorrow or Monday. But it's a few of them. But this is just to point out how Wayne County Prosecutor's Office the type of witnesses they have, pretty much. Sorry. Or their presentation at the preliminary. Let me just say that it wasn't the best. Everybody knows that. I'll just say that. But the reason why is that because we're getting so close to October 6th for the trial start. Of course, we got September 16th, which is the final pre-trial conference, and also Naziah Harris's birthday. But as far as the prosecution, the state, we got to get it together with these witnesses. Pretty much is what I'm saying. The shit show that y'all had at the preliminary was terrible with most of y'all witnesses. I would say for the investigative part, it was terrible. And that's what I'm going to present today as far as the testimony. It's going to be from the investigative aspect, from the experts who investigated the case. Not too much bad work from the forensic experts, because I didn't see anything wrong with their testimony. But it mostly fell on the investigation. But let me just play this video or pull this video up for you, and it will be Officer Derek Wolfe. And I want to say he is not retired. I know that was his testimony originally. He's not retired. He's currently still working at the 36th District Court. You're actually going to hear him say that, or hear the judge say that. They're also going to do a conflict of interest waiver in the beginning of the video. You'll see that as well. So just give me a second, folks. I also want to read this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, scholarship, and research. But let me play this video for you guys.
Mr. Makepeace and Mr. Riggins, yes, or someone from the defense counsel, can I have you all approach? You can have a seat,
So this is what the judge is doing. She's doing a sidebar with both the state and defense. Pretty much she's going to discuss the conflict of the witness that they're about to call. So that's what they're just going to have a private conversation about. Look at this clown. I hope you don't have on that same mask during the trial.
Okay, so for the brief sidebar I had with Mr. Makepeace and Mr. Riggins regarding Officer Wolfe, I just want to put on the record that Officer Wolfe is an employee at 36th District Court. I do not have a personal relationship with him, only a working relationship in which he comes to the courtroom in 234 to do his job as a court officer. I want to make
And I'm gonna pause it right here. This is where she's doing the conflict of interest waiver, and she's pretty much announcing that he's an employee at the 36th District Court. So during his testimony, he pretty much saying he was retired. I believe the wording he would want to use is transition, because you just quit one job to go to the next. You didn't fully retire, fool. But that was his wording. But she's just pretty much letting everyone know in the court, and everybody as far as both sides know, and they don't have any objections to that as well.
People in defense, there's no objection to me hearing the testimony today.
No objection.
Okay, I swear you in. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
You can begin.
Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Derek Wolfe.
And what do you do for a living currently?
I work at 36th District Court as a court officer.
And how long have you worked at 36th District Court?
2 months.
And prior to that, where did you work at?
Detroit Public School Police Department.
And how long did you in total work for the Detroit Public Schools?
17 and a half years.
You worked for DPS for 17 and a half years?
Yes.
And how long have you been in law enforcement in total?
39 years.
Before DPS, who did you work for?
I retired from Detroit Police Department.
And what were some of your common roles and responsibilities at the Detroit Public Schools Police Department?
We go to school. Sometimes we talk to the kids. We take care of the building, take care of the principal, we take care of the family, and make sure everybody's about the law.
It's been easy as hell to
In
get
January of
back in his day.
2024, what was your assignment at the DPS Police Department?
I was assigned to investigations.
And as part of that assignment, does that include going out and taking reports from people who are making police reports to the school police department?
Yes.
I want to direct your attention to January 10th, 2024. Did you go to J.E. Clark School in Detroit?
Yes.
And what was the reason you went there, sir?
I got sent there by my lieutenant about a missing 13-year-old young lady from the school.
And when you went there, did you speak with someone who was making that report?
Yes.
Who was that person?
I talked to her guardian.
I want to pause it right here too. Because even though his testimony was worthless and I felt like he was just incompetent across the board with his testimony, it ultimately falls on his boss, his supervisor, Lieutenant, I believe, George Harris. Because you knowingly gave this assignment to someone that you knew was going to not be there the next day. I don't know what was the intent that you wanted to give him this kind of case, hoping he would solve it in 24 hours. So that kind of baffles me, knowing that coming from his boss. And I'm gonna play his as well too. He'll be a part of this worthless testimony series that I'm doing. Let me go ahead and finish playing it for you guys.
Her grandmother, which is her guardian.
Is that Annette Harris?
Yes.
And in terms of taking that report, what's that process like? I don't want to go into what anybody said to you, but what information are you looking for to gather to put into your report?
Okay, I'm making a mystery report. So I asked Ms. Harris, when's the last time you seen her daughter? Her granddaughter. The description of what she had on. Has she ever been missing before? Does she have a boyfriend? Or she have friends she might go by the house and stay? Things of that sort.
And did you ask Ms. Harris all of those questions and get her answers?
Yes.
And then did you write an actual report?
Yes.
After you write that report, do you have any role in actually investigating to attempting to locate the missing person?
Yes.
Okay, what did you do after writing the report?
After I did the report, I canvassed the area looking for this young lady, although she was gone for at least 24 hours because she was missing the day before. And from that point, we didn't find anything. So I found the bus number that she was on. I got the video, and it shows where she got off the bus at Cornwell and 3 Mile.
Said Cornwell and 3 Mile.
Cornwell.
So at least he did something useful, which was capture the ring video footage. I'll give him that.
3 Mile.
Okay.
And from that point, like I said, we went to the house, talked to the guardian again, talked to some of the people in the house, and then we went on in and let it go from there.
You don't remember
Just
who we
to be clear,
talked
you
to.
keep on saying we. Are you doing these things with a partner?
Yes,
And who is that partner?
Dale Gardner.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes.
Approaching what's already been admitted as exhibit people's.
And Detective Gardner is the testimony we have not seen or heard from, but I hope she showed up to trial because mostly she did a lot of work than he did, and she wasn't even there. That's another thing. And Detective Gardner is a female, not a male, I believe.
Do you recognize that, sir?
Yes,
And what is that is contained in Exhibit 2?
school bus.
And is that a still shot from the video that you pulled or that you received?
Yes,
And that's the bus that you identified that Ms. Zaya Harris was on?
yes.
Oh. May I have one moment, Judge?
Yes.
I have another question.
Okay, cross.
So right now we're getting into the cross examination from his attorneys. This is about to be interesting because it's going to show pretty much he didn't do anything, and it was the lackadaisical attitude I want to say that he gave off on the stand. That just says a lot about they were worthless. This was a worthless testimony. But let me just play it.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Mr. Wolfe, you were dispatched to the J. Clark School because you're an investigator for DPS.
I was not dispatched. The lieutenant came to the office and told us to go by the school for the missing.
Okay, so you were requested, your presence was requested at the school.
Yeah, from my lieutenant.
You don't have an office within the school,
No,
so you're not like the school resource officer per se.
no,
And you said you met with Miss Annette Harris on the 10th
yes,
and that's in January of 2020.
January. Yes.
But that was early in the morning.
Around between 11 and 12.
So school was in session at that time.
Yes,
Did you speak with the teacher who was in Nazia's classroom on the 9th of January?
no.
Did you speak with any of Nazia's known friends?
In the investigation, yes.
You did. Who did you speak to?
I can't recall that.
Did you write them in a report?
No, not a missing report.
Okay.
So you just stated in the beginning that in the missing report, this is the information that you gathered, and you double back and said this is not what you gathered. This is one of my points that I'm making. They didn't. It's just worthless testimony. But I'm gonna keep playing. He just said like, no, I don't recall that.
So you spoke with folks, but you didn't record their names?
I recorded it probably on my run sheet, but not inside the missing report.
And you didn't take statements from anybody
No, not at the time.
ever?
No.
Okay. Oh man. This testimony is just ridiculous. It's like, sir, what the hell did you do? Because you're telling us everything you didn't do. That's sad.
Did you speak with anybody else at the school about Nazia, either on the 10th or any time after that?
Only other chance I talked to the guardian, which is the grandmother, and a couple of students.
A couple.
Yes,
Okay. Do you know how many?
a couple too.
Two. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we have the same definition of a couple.
You could tell he getting extra defensive, like aggressive and everything. Man, this is crazy.
And you said you canvassed the area?
Yes.
What area did you canvass?
The 3 mile area, we were all around there, checking the alleys, knocking on doors, see if we can get some video, doorbell, camera footage, things like that.
3 Mile, is that 3 Mile Drive?
3 Mile in Cornwall, that area.
Okay, and that's where the bus stop was?
Yes,
where Nasiah would have gotten off the bus?
Yes.
Anywhere else around the school?
We checked around the schools.
I'm gonna pause it right here because I'm gonna give her at least 2 points for her effort in her defense and how she's doing her job. She's pretty much proven his credibility to be shitty, and that's what he's showing. So, in that aspect, I will say that is cross-examination. That's how you do it. Because he didn't do anything. She was basically saying, "Did you get any names?" He said no. Do you recall how many? He said 2, all defensive and aggressive. He don't remember where the report said he even did a report. It's just like he don't remember anything. So it's just like she's trying to pretty much ruin his credibility as a witness, which she's succeeding in, and I will give her 2 points for that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and finish playing it.
We checked on, matter of fact, on her street as well. We didn't find anything.
In her classroom, does she have a locker or a cubby or anything where she stores items?
I can't answer that question.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Fair to say then that you didn't check?
I may have, but I can't recall right now.
Is there
She is just like really destroying his credibility all across. But let me go ahead and finish.
a long time.
Is there a report that documents whether you did or not?
No.
Okay. And after you did the canvas of the area of 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall, what else did you do?
I went back to the station, advised the lieutenant of what we came up with,
Which was
Which is
nothing.
what?
which was I talked to the parent, the grandparent, talked to other students. We didn't find anything from doing our search of the area.
So did you do anything else in regards to investigating?
No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire, so I was done.
Okay. I don't have anything further.
Any redirect?
Very briefly, Judge. How long you've worked?
So I'm gonna pause it. She didn't have any other questions because she pretty much proved her point. And now Mr. Makepeace is doing his redirect to save this man's credibility on the stand pretty much. And I don't know how he's gonna succeed in doing that, but let me just jump back in it.
Were first notified about this on the 10th, correct?
Yes.
And how long did you stay involved in the investigation?
That day.
Okay, so your activities that Ms. Quick asked you about all happened on the 10th of January.
Yes.
What happened to the investigation after the 10th?
If someone else's investigation would have took over, besides me, because once again I was leaving, but I gave all the information that I had along with my run sheet as well. So
It was
For
passed
that
off to another investigator?
yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Okay, and then are you aware of what happened after that?
No.
And you said that on the 10th, your lieutenant came in and asked you to go to J.E. Clark.
Yes.
And who is your lieutenant?
At the time with George Harris.
I
I was right. That's his name.
Just clarification, you said you were leaving. Are you mean leaving DPS or leaving
Yeah.
for the day?
Retiring.
Thank you. Any questions based off of my question?
And that's what I was talking about earlier. He's not retired. He's actually working at the 36th District Court to this day, I believe. I don't know how he got retired from quitting, but hey, this was part 1 of my series that I'm going to do as far as the worthless testimonies that we're going to see. I got about 2 to 3 more. I'm going to do those tomorrow though, but I just wanted to do a recap. This is a rewatch, just to see, just to show how the state of Michigan pretty much handled the preliminary, and I hope that they don't handle it this way that they do at trial, because witnesses like this, you could have kept. You did nothing, sir. You did absolutely nothing. I don't even know what the state's intention was to call you on the stand, but because you didn't take any reports, you don't remember, you don't even know she didn't search a locker, you don't even know she had a locker. You know, you don't even know who our guardian is for real, because you was getting that mixed up. But yeah, but that's all I got for you folks for tonight. Don't forget to hit the like button, repost, reshare, the thumbs up. Have a good one. I'm out.